Wednesday sister no yɛde ɛbɛbrɛ nti boss player
yɛda ase pii Sabo is what you
oh Steve megene so pa more fire
na nti ayi I'm up on sending message no
son of
Sunday
CEO of Boss Executive Clothing kwada so ono
ya no ya de na wa church mu bo obi ma so no yeni no
yes
CEO of Second Year and another chairman of Pakwesi Abua on the year
that kind of story we actually on there
on also an LED
Ket Must Go group no
oh sir
I only lead the Ket Must Go group no
I'm not
and then 3 days I'm crash with Ket Must Stay group na tama uko GFA matters asa wo ho na nya asem kitwa o oh better wow and so see wo ho no no na oni miki just account papa no na na di enu media be de papa and na di enu media Ket must go at all costs
Ket must go ze sa ban here to
also me no only vote how do you say
the team no division 2
and division 2 as a bully
division 2 so
on the election is later after the season
make a chance any vote
tete me just division 2 club
only vote omo league make a chance
what is vote
and say abana say what to aba make it to aba me because
who said that who said one in yet one in no be vote in the only vote Obi a who nim football Ghana football who say who's Obi the vote who's an now nim so vote now who nim so vote until last day it's not the Obi and the being as Obi vote Obi ni vote
you be ban Obi koya now to turn for us fan same be bar some we think control that
asem dey imagine
no vote ya obeje ya
because I'm in Ghana public
ojo no go kan ho so no
so na mo go fa buy
so go fa buy
there me in Ghana me took money from me
hey
meaning say election
in
a form of bribe or what
you are saying it
me ba o election
say you paid money for vote
no tea we are only meaning so I contest any election say yeah to about me ba to yeah to about Accra you don't understand na say obi okumase na person okoto abama wo
yeah
now facilitate transportation
okay
that's not called bribery in election okay me dey say
so even the amount
of money for vote
me nkai on e be kai
una be that
guy say
can
so I wouldn't know where he was and also catch him say
no so
in fact none give a lesson so
no one can so the
until the last hours and yeah quite near in the free so that has a vote or interest make it just as a vote
and at that time organize Obaba no better be you must say
oh no near facilitating na you say
no from so
no me am friend
okay
so I'm friend I'm friend say just say Obaba to aba and also Obaba na so kenie ni baby on
information is na only say go for you know that that's the voice that I have.
No, nothing.
So before offer I can no one say
now there are people who also take facilitation money. But or quite onto mount. The election there's sanity. To me say me blame no say why me be onya me. Oje. Govi. Na dem say oje. Oje this kind of bad. Oje.
Deal. I walk to your office so let me say exactly to vote.
Never 500. Debbie, facilitation.
There's a senior discount so as because senior no pass holder.
Debbie, second no to me apart from money. Rose don't call yeah. And then Nyamiaba Ketwa. Your friend Genevieve. Yeah, Genevieve. Regina Sewadon Ko. Genevieve. Oh yeah, immigration officer.
Wow.
Na
immigration man
2 scores plus 8.
Okay.
2 scores plus 8.
Okay.
That's a 28.
28. 2
scores plus 8.
And then
say why don't call Ghana Immigration Service.
Yeah.
Ne papa.
Yeah.
Ura. Kwame Owusu-Donkor.
Also papa.
Former chief executive of Kesben.
Yeah.
Former former vice chairman. Ashanti region. Asebo as management member. He's done a lot.
Yeah.
Well respected.
Yeah.
Very educated.
An assembly member.
Yeah. Assembly member. Umiami area.
Yeah.
Assembly member area.
Yeah.
Oh, so where on your
as what Santa Fanchibra, we Santa and Fanchibra, Fanchibra, Saida Honia, very well respected. The last one, no, last year, also don't call us.
Nametraseme finding out, baby, Nemano Munina support was Munina support was Santa Kotoko. And Omunina, Abruchidi and Yomna Colivo. Yes,
that problem and the only option. Liverpool,
make a Ghana Hano.
I don't know when they say you have no,
especially so Sakwe has the Akabe.
Reggie and a wood in the birthday. It's a Radinsra. No man, papa, Yansano, so one for being chow. What do you man? Ne papa dream do. On the other papa, I think so deeply rooted in MPP politics. Yeah. And papa, no way, general secretary, one of the papa, no man, no, the fans in your papa. Exactly. and that's watching video on virus. We always remember him.
Yeah, he's always
he's a great man. He's a great man. I'm born again for Gideon to so. I'm born again. The current preacher in the US. Don't mind me when the birthday, no first and only money I grow. Gideon coming Boating. There's a very nice. Yeah, you know one draw on one. Born again artist. No, the America picture. North Carolina. Gideon the America picture. I me who American picture back with be e wo ba bi ho eni be ma bia ho. E wo ba bi ho ba bi na ma hu. American pictures. Enye be ma bia ni ho. Ambajata say notification of Gideon birthday. And I'm sorry no. Na chese Eurana mama hu nti o man permission nti Kwame ya we show happy birthday.
And so yeah apart from Parkers in a chairman we come Chelsea Kwame Nkatia birthday and so yeah board chairman of Asante Kotoko Dr. Kwame Chen's birthday. Board chairman of Asante Kotoko. A former board member of Asante Kotoko. Uro say Kwame despite his birthday. And then no. And more fast bright appear champion. And then everyone bright appear champion. To any big men any the bright one and bright appear champion. Birthday. Na over no there. I know I know. Ba fa nye line
Tama. Okay. Be supporters.
not fans.
The last watch you be the lab.
Oh, nyame aba obi the lab dey atiase.
Baba be do.
What me aba?
Oyejuma kakra. Oh ha, the see me na kasa e kwa.
Oyejuma kakra. Na say ye hwe na you hu.
Baba.
Ye ka say bia what akari nua no do mo akari no. Ba waba dey ma na.
Rasta board o so mo kan o mo ba na mo nyi film. O do mo nyi film.
Starboard fan hu kan.
Oh, mo kan o mo ba na mo kan.
I say be supporters, not fans. South Korea matches and I catch her supporters no. Tama enra dey her supporters ni TB and who almost say oka who be na house bi nkugu no. Na omo traditional rituals be I won perform before matches.
Oh okay. Starboy ascend was there rejoinder. Starboy say o my atiase say oko Holland. Oko Germany and o return here. So Bagana de no shaking to come will be at as if you I say greetings all. Please, I'll be back. Okay.
Said that will be back. Could you have any channel? I said that will be back. Supporters say more rituals be match day so performing a Accra Stadium. Coach in the moment yet. I can't be na has intimate or Accra Stadium. Also ask more them so many supporters no many so many fans na sorry na Matic no o say na no be okan you and was sign so esisu biem ti e ho asem go no tama e must win for both Kotoko ni Carrera we were 24 we were 16 Kotoko sha o second Carrera sha o free relegation drop zone ni nti enyina se behu
say Kotoko da say third
fourth with 24 points yeah but sha o be second
Tebiana was at 28.
Ediana was 28. Kotoko 27.
Followed by 26. Bichim. Now has about 25. Now Kotoko 24.
It's a must win.
Yeah.
Omi enu nyina so. Kotoko wia oba be bo Accra Lions. Carrera wia oba the dreaded Gold Stars. Almost na
Gold Stars and dreaded.
Ya tibia yo mo papa.
Oh, na dreaded this last season and a whole then you know no hoko but this end go for any result or
this
year
the first game we lose here Kotoko go na sakobo draw
dreams na question one Kotoko
so they've lost there
of course we lose ho
and no one draw
yeah
only has boy
only what's that one has moyo
omko maybe has asho mo ho has Accra yeah asho Accra nti
I think it's 1-11
so board draw and dreaded
and so tama also we will meet you boot for boot. Kurt must go team. He crashes with Kurt must stay team.
I didn't Kurt must go in Kurt must stay team.
Tama, if you are
coaching from if you are coaching from the GFA matters there. There's a platform I mean there's nothing called Kurt must.
I don't know. Making a message in this binjo.
Any.
And then
you are not there. I'm just say Obi and when Kurt must go. And the cat must stay.
Tama.
And as I go to say,
how question the lead the cat must go.
But it is not on the platform. So be a cat must go or cat must stay. I'm so massami go vi mumwame.
Tama.
Ebiana elsewhere, no matter to omudin baby. But on that platform, there's nobody called cat must go or cat must stay.
You permit me to read messages.
As I make your message no contain cat must go.
Campaign, almost started campaign.
So what I'm saying is that Bibia Cat must go group. Oh.
So are you saying you don't know them?
But I'm asking specific questions. I know people who are for, obviously, DFA president there, people who are for and those who are against. But on that platform, any group we are from Cat must go or Cat must stay. That's the point I'm making. Ebiana baby for and almost
DFA matters almost crash here. Emma
DFA matters is one platform. Mamin Johnson, say, you know where the GFA matters thing came. It started with a platform that was created by Odusafu. Odusafu was the first person who created any GFA platform. And the beautiful say, the leadership no a bit autocratic. And I'm boys, you know, especially young guys there. A movie Echo created the GFA matters, which has become more popular than the GFA authentic. The Odusafu there. Okay. On that platform, there's no platform. I mean, also what we call contest of ideas. obi I mean, there are those who think that the GFA is on the wrong path, and the Omom feel say everything must be defended. But in two go for bidding GFA must go, and the GFA must stay. And on I'm busy Harry because be a is not and the platform was mentioned, and you did not set the record straight. And the BOB send you will be kakra. And on a DB anywhere for the GFA.
Maybe I'm better to hold the Muyabiano. Mendichim. And yet I'm do be sending me. A lot is going on there, a lot is happening there. And me feel say at a point, you know, maybe I'll buy maybe a buafa also. Because the message is
platform the buffers are not talking. A buffers will come. No, I'm not arguing with you, say. Discuss it being called so. Why are baby Johnson free group be a GFA must go? And now they don't understand.
Why don't you understand? I don't want to make it chance. But there are people who are against and
make it chance. Pa any unity.
Richmond.
No platform.
Any Tama. Send the Ocasio platforms on.
Are you referring to
on one side?
Obaye na go your discussion. And one refer to a particular platform. Coming Kabu. But what it is not like you are saying. There are a lot of people, especially young guys. Almost to say one person who is very active on that platform is Ima. He writes a lot there. On
the panel crusade.
On Obian Lady Crusade. There are people who support the GFA president and his team, and those who are against. And I don't do just sanity. It's called lobbyists. Another active person. There are a lot of active, very, very active people on that platform. Oh no, but I'm saying say you want nipa bebre no say also a cool platform. Obviously, a bit woman Jimmy.
Yeah.
Said the air cost no yempe. But maybe hands or tag will be say Kate must go.
So only at all cost account.
Any platform, a platform for
Tama meeting is also ma postpone ESCO ne RFS no meeting no. Omo ntimi anwi. Edu status review committee for report no so no. Omo ntimi and discussing to postpone until further notice some was after one. But omo ko hear senior regions no bia be ye ni no ma be ball ni mu no ntia no so follow out no. Omo che say senior public reactions bi ko no na afia so omo share with our discussion no. Into one to and touch it, no.
Anyway, Captain.
Yeah, so say Kwabama, measure and some house coach no or can some be the producers in Bibraba. But one area
unbecoming.
Yeah, that was then.
I say there in this area.
No, so as that America say is was at a tone down.
Of Saturday no illusion. When unbecoming this
about draw.
Unbecoming this no say no.
Over before no was started side
the castle unbecoming.
It's becoming yes.
And we jay no about draw.
Or tone down. Or tone down. At least or Chassia or Chassia accept
unbecoming. Divergent Ghana out in your massive pet. And one man in Chassia
you are fighting. There are some areas within the Amsterdam say. Decisions we want to make a car once and say, one camper. You not be in the timbers.
Yeah, no, what
does it? That me I support him 1000%. So that's what is done. So don't come and disturb us. But there's some areas of sabotage and you be nominated and say no fight team manager or fight assistant coach or fight the team security or fight the management members or fight board members, and that was where I mean no problem with him. But actually October I want to transfer the second meeting on transfer no was started say or tinny maybe I say
about draw.
You know I don't think that the man board draw. I don't think that the man board draw. But then some of kind then some on the supporters. Right? Say they should behave as supporters, not fans. So to come about bravo the one out.
On the second time our supporters are saying new.
First one we took it like say na was directed at the board and the management. It's if
behind the scenes, you know.
First one.
No can supporters now.
Okay. But who's that? Yeah, far the Okaze there are things behind the scenes, no. You're dwelling on how the Anka supporters need, you know. But so to he's talking about the supporters. It was a game as of Valley, Omu players are Omu assign Omu our this transfer window. Diego. So to Diego in Cameroon was unveiled yesterday. Diego was unveiled yesterday. Now so I'm looking at how supporters Omu call Accra Sports Stadium. They say the House of Folk supporters so to a big disappointment. This disappointment. How they attend their matches.
They don't see stars.
You see, how do you see stars? Why you don't patronize your matches? Why you don't pay anything?
What's that go fast if you have?
Of course, and I will look at that. No, I heard the leadership of that chapters, no. The leadership of chapters.
Are we being fair to circles and chapters? Sinipa and Go Stadium.
So that is their basic responsibility.
No.
Oh. You sure?
Basic responsibility on many back.
Yes, to make sure you make the supporters take and they patronize team matches.
To organize them well.
Organize them well for them to organize them well. No, well. I need one more matches.
So how do you organize them?
But there are various ways of organizing them supporters, so you know.
You get to them. But let me tell you, see the blame no come on more. We have to ask of other for instance, this House of Oak chairman who left the board because of information. It's not entirely true. Nobody has disputed.
It is not entirely true. The board not decided say the album pay hit to that.
So me me no
say it's not entirely true.
Member, so I will not take it from you.
Okay.
He sits on the board.
But you know the job that we do. You go beyond ordinary.
I've not challenged you.
Okay.
I'm saying that this board member comes out to say so.
I believe him because
yes, on the autism,
of course.
But said the all can
okay.
But they want to call feather and when your information out of why.
Yeah.
I'll not dispute you, but I'm saying that 10 years circle for organize it, the chapter 4 organize it. Do we leave it at that? Or there are people who are supposed to help them organize. For instance, there have been chairmen and club management members and directors who were even paying visiting. They were visiting circles and chapters. I mean, the leadership of Alaji Asne Hariza Kobonempo, Ura Tomaso Kani Aibunte, their relationship with and those people. So they say now you blame them.
It was too much.
What is the relationship between the directors, stroke management, and the supporters who are not organizing? Trani is so comfortable. Say, we may not be fair.
But
to
that
them.
same supporters can organize demonstration against the board.
Because of the relationship,
so
demonstration there, supporters are organizing that are done. But the Americans say, so many panko park there. Yemusa say, many penny for them to sing.
Well,
so you can buy a role to play in terms of helping them to organize that. Then they should also be held responsible.
Says the headline, Okoba, Mema, classical example. The same thing was happening to once another supporters group or supporter group, but they were concentrating on their core responsibility. They think it's the team that they love. And the team, are they on the team here? Whether they are taking every other supporters, they were still doing work. But when you tend to be a politician, now control one side, you can only see the negatives. You don't see the positives. And now I want to emphatic here. So House of Folk supporter, our TV as a net, our Guinea, a match, a win in a game. Now only project House of Folk area. Don't
be.
I'm saying this. No, don't be
pontificating.
So to let me pontificate.
You see, supporters there. All they want is what? Results.
Yes, but I remember the results are back.
In the long term. But any group of supporters in the short to medium term, they want to see result on the field of play. And it's all your supporter as it were. You will not be excited when your father is building a house. Add that in between now school fees and they come down. So supporters, no matter what, is different from those of us who are supposed to be analysts. Yeah, the or building way. But on the field of play, no, Ujari yo kotna wa was so kwaba nothing born or born in yet. And the supporter Biano will be inclined to discuss the results more than
whereas
that's how they think.
Whereas also on your responsibility.
I want to make us whether so be a no energy. So Kobe,
yeah, legend will say game na near Baba discuss. Also for game na yeah better yeah. Na ya hear something koto konsu game of course. Ya to your boss and so and discussions here started here on the third term review of the FA president, you know. Na ya to your boss and legend ya sanso ebiemu feda mpacho atasi unti.
Ya bana be here I will come back because I had a further discussion with Papi say over 1 hour. I also say ya antennas some of us or say ibako anti owie he listened to the program till the end. Now they know Canada, that's not how we conceived it. If we say ya antennas ye
construed things
because especially another point they say they know person chonka say or endorse it 3 terms and now 4 terms and now 5 terms. But the point is that if the vote becomes so valuable, it doesn't care. It doesn't matter. Yes, or be proposed because the only can you know a young crowphobia also to decide. If the people make the vote so valuable, yes, this is an important topic. But nipa komomo yana say on the one you take the person out. Cry and the idea of 3rd or 4th number.
I think even with that yesterday we even discussed that part.
Yeah, so some said
with that, you know, the president in power, even though delegates in Bekwa, so if after 4 years they think they have to change their president, but yeah, point in say when a person is in power, a president is in power,
or when he has that
powers,
presidency,
or some powers need to influence the system in his favor.
Yes.
So that is the point. So issue now, perhaps say a reason. It was addressed yesterday. President be a war office be a legend. Oh, they all buy a better boss in Yakum because of clarity.
Okay. Jack.
So I don't say Manyanka money for no you been a problem will happen.
Okay, yeah.
And the almighty Eric Ten Hag and then the birthday.
Oh, the almighty says saying.
Say coach me now coaching him.
I will cry best.
And
I will cry best.
Almighty Eric Ten Hag.
No, I didn't. He just explain why he's
almighty. Say the modern bar all bo. So ejuma pa Eric Ten Hag by all you know. And I'm gonna be coach me na hine. Intended.
Nature say, why ejuma coach bianye na you be see
so far
almighty attached the man yankopon na memo yankopon is so almighty
I dey o say since Eric Ten Hag ba England we say great managers Alex Ferguson, Arsene Wenger, Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola maba, Jurgen Klopp maba, but manager BNUA as at this stage or ban the first time about Premier League anymore or more wins. I say Papa Ten Hag. Like the first time or ban the Premier League, there's no manager with more wins than Eric Ten Hag.
You know my position on Eric Ten Hag. That the way Wafa so I solve a problem, I couldn't solve it. On your but my cousin, there's a difference between car free and car speed. You could see that this Manchester United project. So when Nick said why you watching it so becano cray, then you need to be na pen as a nabi could in a chair. You as my maker. Say in fact the guys working and I'm a then I was trying to analyze their project, how he managed to get this Real Madrid guys. One because of mentality. How he managed to get players with talent. How or merge with players or Joe or Moody. what is players who played under him, and he has trust for them. So the way see a moldy team, no. Don't forget the Dutch contingent. Any idea why idea? But in football, Yemfa week 19, 20 and 2 bidding almighty. This EFL Cup. What is it?
We see he is.
And you know,
he is speaking more as a fan. Or judging the coaches won't see.
Because another yes. Morino ne Madame Fuya Ompamon ya legend
a club
Manchester
schools.
So same so the FA Cup and now any bibia. So GBB on the second league na
last
FA Cup final what you want?
FA Cup final. The final EFL final yeah and go for Tom the Almighty. So said draw said the second. So there can be a mighty Ten Hag. Ye nias na the all. E dia de manyame.
Evanchero say.
Okay, no one can
say why fan or judging coach.
What can they? Did you in the right context?
Or judging coach.
May they tell me who's going to be almighty. As a mighty all no na fi to
mighty and the greats. The greats.
Now to do when I tell them friends say. I tell them they friend trade yambo. Ono be first half season and to deliver FA Cup.
Yes, yeah.
On guy and friend almighty.
It's in there Eric Ten Hag birthday. It's Manchester United supporters na say yeah.
Mango Foasre. Omo abo kura ko mu je akire die. Ye ni nkrofo a bai babo. Omo ye Kotoko and Man U. The Chirom say the Kotoko ngwa. Afi the Man U na bam.
Abem ya omo.
Mo say omo bobo anu e temperature aba ade na e penalty oni anyi. Hey. E ma bo mejo Kotoko ni Man U no bo.
Enti do ya
e be ni wura.
Ana I we no mo ye discussion bi. I'm say education aban say about players are Chelsea bet register side or new players no. They can register all of them. Education in say per the UEFA rules no. Players are born after January 2001, which is only less than 22 years.
Yeah.
You are able to register them in your list B. So players are less than 22 years no. Which means your list B.
Okay.
Now your mandated 25 man squad and the place after Abeventi Badiashile just 21 years. Santos 18 years. Modric 22. Fofana 20. And we shall listen now Badiashile and Modric Mone Santos Moina no. Eboko list B no. And they can register all the players now on Matomo no based on the UEFA rule now. But my register players on me and 22 no in this B. And because omoyan kwala omoyan brutal 2 years no omon for mon ka omon main 25 compulsory squad no omo akure all list B.
But Lisbon no team babebo.
Lisbon there you be there but you can see play the Champions League. Yeah. Me what I say.
For
omunyina list B. So Modric 22. Et omo fa no ko main compulsory 25 man squad no.
On ka come uniform.
On call list B.
On also come uniform.
Defender also no. 21. And don't call list B.
No, you know mo ka so on boy.
I on imbo say o my defender and omutnya. Na afi wa kwa akọbe Enzo nema wa ye work am ni adi ono wo. Na where you fellas on the mood dey no so you know.
Enzo you bia.
Ati sarete. So oba no go yi. Me discuss say coach afano Matic. I agree with him. Say the hard supporters are becoming the fans, not supporters, and I will tell you why. I believe
and there's a reason.
Yes, why they are becoming fans, not supporters. I agree with him 100%.
Okay.
And Oba.
But for young one kakra yankwe. Mami kind messages see. A man for messages na fe. Oba wabe my all and come back later. When I kakra okay. What is it?
The window is closed for all professional players.
All professional players.
Okay. And the reason why Mo cannot be registered after that 11 p.m. on 31st, no, the window is closed for all professional players.
Okay.
And he said or a player or the professional conduct na beboa you can register him and play or a minor there you can register him and it's closed for all professional players.
Okay. So the closure that we saw our European and Ghana now FIFA is syndicating. All right, but for NTO
me da say na me ka say Kotokone Carrera no a must win for both of them. On say a match so we hear no points build up now. Carrera be omo dan time omo da last but 3 na just say who draw a relegation line now almost should have be track ediato na just say one man can there almost relegation nim to say if they want to avoid relegation na just say so much winning any match no say it bia because when we are on ba baby ani na me dem feel say e hoye dreaded but we say o board will lose there yent win ka say
last season so mo boya o nem say Kotokoba ku bi
enti enoma omo next away match no difficult and
send your difficult grounds.
Yes, and send your points build up na aye league we mu no. Wo drop 1 pointer na do akoko to baby. Unim say Bechema and omo da second yi before and no da I think 4 so. Say 6 but a win na atake wo na edoko enti say wo drop points ah.
Yes so vote again call.
I technical director. You know,
business, okay.
Into a match, both teams need to win, but I see Kotoko doing so well because so what here as a Zerbo FCA a hands on his team in Kakra and you know when he said they want to continue with the progression, you know, and get a good result, especially where the last match, you know, Omutimi share 5 goals. So confidence, you know, and so I want to believe say this game will sell a good game at the Amayem.
Okay.
Tell me here has ne Legon cities. A typical night here, eso. Emma, referee man yellow.
You don't see that interaction. Minka the last time I met is for instance, the board chairman of Asufuko, we are senior men to help the club. I don't remember the last time you called supporters say, I don't see that.
So what? It's not a matter of so what. Now, because we decided say obi amfoto the bill no. Those who think say to Mekeska, mama. Some were here, some didn't come.
Remember, Omo car said.
But Tobeno himself came down.
You have raised a point. Omo car said, "We Kumasi, they all live in Accra. Most of them live." And Joma man, what is the follow up? On say, can't say there's a gap between the supporters and the board of management. So let us not blame only the supporters because anyhow to run organizations there. Of course, you get the people who have dissenting views.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, if they are so important, get them to be part of the moving vehicle.
But the
board has refused to do that because
no, the board hasn't. For instance,
we support and they have accepted that. You won't get everybody
the board has it. If the board has done that, come over Kumasi, the board will not invite them. Say, you share supporters. No, team no ho. So that was the finest opportunity because that happens once in a while. Season is best started. Your team no quiet preseason baby. Yeah, opportunity.
From one side, we will not be fair to this. I'm saying that the coach has officially complained about the supporters. So what is the move by the board? I didn't change what so I'm saying that Omatias say your supporters no pay us. Your politics and baby. That is why we are seeing what we are seeing. But if you're a leader, he's a father has get them. Some year 10, now say move 7 and some number. Let them know that we cherish you as our supporters. You are the leaders. Without you, we cannot get people for football. Chelsea na Abramovich there. Tom Welly as a one buy. There are a lot of people Westland there, they don't support the purchase. But they engage them. Look, I had the crow to appease them. That's why I was spending this to buy. Someone say Abramovich not top big players. So he also to appease the supporters to follow. But where we are now, say, I'm saying that this is what we continue to see.
What and on the flip side of the coin, then I will catch supporters.
They may catch supporters and then say, yes, and then the name of one or more child, and one I'm example. For instance, why should I be a supporter? I didn't mean drink Amre Kumasi. Abraham Mubena, your bills will be footed by the club. Omo bad board for any one Mubenano. You bet you be adi. I don't know them Ziganembra. So if they demand some more Mokas camera and we are sure they be no buffons as one pitimno. I'm saying those things are fast. It's bad for your woman. I'm a catcher. Harry say Harry. Koya dear or Karela bra. Nebia canin now yet. Now catching a masawa memscana minqua. I will look at your value. So corner bebuami as you find money for you to go.
I agree.
So I'm saying that they should treat the supporters like a group who are also very important.
The supporters must also appreciate that Omoni a team na Juma and must also avail themselves. So they be able to take the militant posture. It makes it difficult for anybody to want dialogue with you. And I'm a boy. And I'm a what I want. Because when you take the militant posture, when you take the posture as if say you are always at the combative end with somebody, and then they say,
okay.
Meanwhile, you cannot renege on your responsibility and then go to another person and say on your day. Now say we are one-sided.
Oh, like so I can say we are on our casa, and I mean just also a different position from where he is.
But then the legend died. Wadama, many of penny back on New York, USA. I found Papa Kofi also answer, aka Osofo Kotoko. And the two in Awoda. Nah, the two. Yes, Papa Kofi also answer. Over just the friend Papa Kofi. But you say New York, USA. Aficionado of the show. Yes, or a guy. Very nice looking man. Wow. Yeah. Yes. And then I would that. I mean, or the feedback what can him feel. Now go Punstano. No to know. He's a good man. Good man. Good guy. So for come. So swag no. Aha. So and what fast about Jaden Obrempong Prempe Boatin, or the son of Boatin's family. Or more Nabusiano ASU boss executive closing Quadaso. What fast when you go on to them can also and then I would that Yago Shano.
For 7 minutes,
Baba told me that's it. 7 minutes, no. You see, so mommy from to my Focafo. Me that's it. First trip to Anyanase. Now, so to looking at Santo Kotimo, the last time I watched them, maybe car say it looks to me say the best game they even though the opposition team on the last. But I'm not looking at the team on the last now. I am looking at how Kotoko dominated and how they played. And I was looking at positional changes, how they dominated various positions on the field, especially the midfield. Now I'm to me share Kotoko midfield no. I look back and I'm a time on a Sheriff and team no hono. Any Sheriff back can Kotoko midfield no hono. What he has brought into the Kotoko midfield no. He's brought that steel, that yes, that midfield no look much more compact and that Sheriff no than before. When now you're injured no. Mohamed Sharif. That they will play
last game no.
Yes, since baby any game now no. He has been with the team. And Obai Robi or Heko team be anu say the midfield no, the chemistry at the midfield no is clicking very well. And I think say Kotoko will need him to the end of the season.
Better saying captain in your books.
I won't say so, but so be coming in team. Maybe he
was playing more under Ogumda.
Is it the point? From last season. I don't want to remember said coach that argument.
Okay.
Right? But Sebi me a coach. Me born ahead of because of say he is a coach's player. He plays the instruction of the coach. Okay. He doesn't create a lot of controversies around the play. And we're a bit direct. And I like such players. Okay. And I'm not going to go midfield now. There's oil in the midfield now to me. Oh, how movement of the midfield and how compact it is. No, I like it. And that this player. So we all play say now people the form. No, your league not like a lot of quality players. So when it is that we are getting some few of them, you want to see them play, and also a lot of things about your league in them. So against Kerala, a big game like number 4 Kano. Kerala just above, and I said because the drop zone, I said just behind Kifesa, and if I went to the for them, no means say unbelief for Kifesa. So we continue lose. I just say they do numbers on Trawa, so they will try to play hard. Kotoko as a situation, league, and you're far from over. Kotoko as well to my Belgian league, as it is, and pay your more performance of a man, especially against some baby, and it's almost to produce that stuff. Me who carry like this year's own uniforms are. Almost game number last year, this year's a drop kakra. So Kotoko will produce that stuff from all baby and only say Kotoko is over taking chances. House of coach not some more kind, Kotoko who had the same problem. They have to take responsibilities. It will be our game no more, but only baby goes to say aside the referee here. So Kotoko take responsibility as a commercial game. I think they will have to start doing that, and I think everything I okay. So I'm looking at a drawn game at Kerala. Okay. That is what I see that game now. Okay. Now to House of Folk.
I've been able to pass.
So me, I will never forgive House of Folk supporters leadership. Elvis Herman that no say because of the board that is why House of Folk supporters are not functioning well. Because the reason why I'm saying that, I got your point. Menkasa Kotoko, the supporters leadership is so good. Now say they are working so hard. Kotoko supporters, no. There's no problem with the supporters going to the stadium. No. But so the effort being made by Christopher Demenyat's led administration, not a led supporter group now, are far better than what is happening in House of Folk.
You know why?
The reason being that was one.
You know why?
Tell me.
Relationship with those in the helm of affairs.
They've had all those moments. I can't want to mean.
Not once. There have been one occasion. Christopher has called me. You know, he's not anyone that called me in the presence of the Kotoko chief executive and the branch manager.
Yeah. To
discuss why we think people should come to the stadium. I'm saying that the little respect that you give to human beings.
But I'm coming there. I'm coming there.
And no.
Now, I say House of Folk, they do that. They even come here more than this. We talk Kotoko there.
To Elvis.
At the point in time, Kotoko supporters.
To Elvis.
Remember, step by step.
Anyway.
Or time into in Kotoko, they know we are part of the board. Now Kotoko supporter chairman, so you're chairman. Automatically, you qualify to be a board member. What I said, tell me the you film. I got there 2-3 years here. The last board you for me, you film. But yet, Oman contract. You are
comparing Emmy.
No, it is the same. I'm not for discussing the motion.
You are comparing.
I didn't sound a man for anchor. You got your point. You got your point. This management. Now, people felt they were dealing with other people rather than the circles, which the circles believe that they brought him. Nanayao. But they were still doing their work. Sekotoko no mo do Christopher Damenya kasa obeka chew de Kotoko ayamano and to support Kotoko. Now House of Folk dey kan Elvis and I let our supporters down. The reason being that
unless supporter be supporter be no waka say Elvis are letting it down.
And I mean
a board for na catch us to let it.
I know obi na catch me. They have
not had our support.
No say nyom nya no
me chese na say dem nya obi na edinachi.
Meba me the two elections
chairman.
Mami ka the two elections
down. He won elections.
Mami ka the two elections down. Misoto, you are a chairman of the supporters. Per the election here we don't go to board so. When officer things and customer one in you what do you do?
What do you do?
You register your protest at the board level. You didn't do that. And I'll decide this. Resign. And I'll resign.
Yes.
When him say I'll resign, House of Folk board, the board chairman himself pleaded with him. So no, you shouldn't do that. When him say Doctor Nyahonya Otamaklo pleaded with him. Among other board members, and the say no, and yet a good thing to do. But because he thought the resignation, I better trigger something. He did that.
You are also as someone working regarding Elvis is what do you think is the issue? That's what you are drawing conclusions with it, and it's not fair.
And
trigger something because you think so.
If
probably that's all his intention.
I can throw a lot of light. So make a lot of things that has happened. Because I would tell them no resign. Because so and then what do you want them to do? What's your resign? Yeah, poor Chesamen ko. What's my resign? Board chairman and even the senior members of the board.
Why he was resigned? He says
the reason
no. Why you? He says Panachono. Tell him, say, look, those things will be met. So, and
that's it.
If I tell you I'm leaving,
I believe in say, may protest within the sector. So I let him down. That is why that's why you only see the bad things in House of Folk, but he doesn't see the good things that Togo is doing.
Well,
and in the House of Folk, he is already the leader. Why you strongly part of the problem.
I know in a House of Folk at Accra Sports Stadium played against Legon Cities and a 0-0 drawn game in the free mobile. Me ho bibia about coach Matich na nasem na ne kai den kakra. Ne nyina ne say in terms of total play
for no Abba. Reason man I disagree with them, but because they are referees I need to read or say about Legon Cities player. It's a reaction. Elvis Hernan Hesse, isn't it? Yes. Chairman, Ote and Guy watching.
Legend, me patch me Joe, so me chairman, you know.
Correct. And so 1-2 minute drivers or they setting records, be streets.
Very important. Very, very important. Wait a minute, we still time. Me, I'm a busy kakra.
Okay.
A lot of calls from my supporters and some NCC executives, some more Kase, Mr. Ariwaya allegation, this. Management or some board members invited me to a meeting in Kumasi, which I failed to attend.
Okay.
Legend Patrosa Pepe here because I don't want to see anything on Osonka.
One can say you failed to attend, or say some of your guys said, Yamo Musika, Omuma. So some came, others did not come. That's exactly what he said.
Okay, but to set the record straight, you know. First of all, let me appeal to Mr. Ariwa because consistently, and I will plead with him. In journalism, I just completed a Bachelor of Arts in Communication, and these are basics. So, to one side of the story, you have to also listen to the other side of the story. It's very, very important in journalism. In Mr. Ariwa, consistently, he mentions my name in most of the issues on time threat and Jimmy's side of the story, and what he put out there. So, mostly and Shedder and Yellow Crano. So, let me just leave that one aside. I respect the job, but I am pleading with him. I'm really pleading with him. Sir, he should try and do that. It's very, very helpful. Now, what I know for sure is I was working for the FA as the vice chairman of the futsal committee. Then on a Wednesday, we were supposed to play the futsal FA final on a Saturday. It was a week-long program, and Magdan Park Walabadi. So on a Wednesday, I got a call from Mr. Odote, Honorable Odote. And this was after a long while because I knew be out our framing and I'm in anything common. Into your framing us, you, Chairman, we want to have a meeting with the RCC in Kumasi. And as the chairman, we want to go along with you. And I'm a catcher and say, I'm working for the FA, for the futsal FA Cup as the vice chairman, but Accra Out of Folk is first and paramount. In fact, the FA is paying me for the job that I'm doing, but Out of Folk couldn't pay me. But I will leave what I was doing at the futsal, then I will attend to. Even though also the invitation came late, because if the program is on a Saturday, I've been invited on a Wednesday. But we always have to do sacrifices for this club. I also work as a public servant, so if you call me on a Wednesday night, still, I said, may I abandon whatever I was doing. So, whatever I'm telling you, the Ashanti Regional Chairman is my witness. Okay. I quickly called him and I told him, Chairman Ishak, please make sure you do everything possible to organize the supporters. Even if you need money to bus them, please get me informed. I'm speaking on radio. If he's listening to me, he should come and say I'm lying. Chairman, but also what I say. Me catch Ashanti Regional Chairman say, I have sponsors. Was sponsors were Bruchi chapter 110. American US chapter 110. And I can get funding and Mianka Sacrament me up want to say if he has to even transport supporters, he should do everything and get back to me. And also you what say. After so no only arrangements no Mr. Dote see me program line up no. Na me fancy no. On a Thursday, I failed to attend the futsal semi-final, and I call my office. I call here program. I send the honorable daughter. Me demand and I'm So in the evening, I called him and he told me. I asked him, "How are we going?" But let's what I say. Because I have been invited on a Wednesday, so I'm not expected. Say Wednesday night, frame. I have not made plans for Kumasi.
Okay.
You don't know the maintenance level of my car.
Okay.
The flights never I have not made any arrangements. So maybe son say, how am I going? Or how is the NCC going?
Okay.
As someone catch them and say they cannot fund the trip of the other NCC members, but for me, they want to go along with me, so they will take care of it. And I'm saying okay. So I informed the NCC. Said this is what I have gotten. Who are me abano me almost beko. My sending information bureau in Yaman after maintaining Friday preceding the Saturday, and I'm a friend Kumasi chairman say, Uncle for the Mintiamonka, my friend Musa Minyomo. Today is Friday, I have to know whether I'm coming or not. Kumasi chairman see almost chatikita mami. I know I'm making arrangement for plane ticket mami. So the administrator will call me. And I'm say fine. As at Friday evening, 11 p.m., I called the administrator, please, what time am I leaving Accra? Or see, you will get back to me. My friend, and they say, even in the morning that they had come to the airport and they were flying to Kumasi, I was still dealing with them. Finally, the administrator told me, say, I have to buy my own ticket. Because he thought they were going to stories, and I'm sure if you don't deal with people like that.
Okay.
So I really want to know, say, whatever story is being told by wherever he gets his information from, it's lies.
Okay.
I would always give him facts and tell him the truth.
Elvis, is it true, say, Harry say, about questioning journalistic credentials of Frewa Womfa? Do you know Harry's contact? Number. The last time I'm in a casa, I have my old phone, so. But as of today, I don't know Harry's number. Okay, so I'll send to you. Said but we thank you very much for the explanation. Later, no, there are other discussions we want to have concerning Wamu personally, how to get this thing sorted out. Now, why you Juma as the NCC chairman? But we are grateful.
But legend, before I'm a corner, like you said, Marine Frame. Anytime you need information, it's very important. Any problem in future. Exactly. I'm not like that.
We know you are a gentleman.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. Okay, that's fine. Govi. So, but for him said the episode regions of friend now in fact, in a way, no. So you see some admission, also Nemo number. And you the man on a BBI fine. But for him to us, we are Govi and to us. So what can I tell
Chama Elvis Akasa.
Yeah, I'm like that. Now, what is public office? Can you pick calls every time? But one is that you are working for. And yeah, me, I'm guilty because there are a lot of calls I will not pick. If I'm I don't know the number.
Sometimes any right now.
And I make us say, Captain, be a war style. You can pick every call. Yeah. Me, my friend, me pen minimum number I find it difficult to pick. This time and age. Over for us, say, why you be, say, you send you schedule, I won't pick it. And you send me a message. Sana kamikache Harry. Ofro be no fast send me. This is Harry. And many pap say engage. I've missed his number. So now me at a point also pap say, so okay, sorry, sir. Then we went. And then I'm benyana katu with my fa. If you are the only liabilities be our baby. Well, crowd the cabia on your ready to be tria. Do the all of them to me fako. Go via and go.
This issue is quite worrying. I mean, who said medical assassin we said the management and the board with respect to your clubs and war, they easily take offense. And some na ever say babe can reaction ever say their brain and actually say there is that gap between Ono and I say the leadership of House of Full supporters and the board or the management of Accra Folk. It's so clear. Now the me who say leadership near Bibia na House of Folk company for no bo frunti almost a montana mo baby. They easily take offense. Ever say montana ho. Elvis I say on pempeni for na said into mo fa mo baby ni enfai baby. Le jana I say adwuma yi. Yen omo mutie no. Omo ye customers o. Omo mutie ye listeners no. Omo ne no mo ye dwuma di no. Say be impressed asanke nya story anke betena ye dem. But ye person mo tie nka. So we come here and discuss with them. And to tell you, be part of time and where you let it go. They are our customers. Without them, yet mean yes or no. So, House of Folk board, any management and anti say, without the supporters, there is no way. And I've always said this here, how many times, and I'm repeating this idea will have said, the spirit of every single club, a club and the supporters. The spirit resides in the supporters. Team Nusun no, and supporters in Honewo. The better than one running across the folk. Sir, the chairman of NCC, I say, and me both win for her. It cannot work this way. Enye Juma, enye, and they are way. And today, so person, let me tell you, Sometymer House of Folk ever bought Bamakuno. Calf Confederation Cup and has share one. Also, House Kulusu too. And train was it training? And all bars on by try some by House of Folk ever has it. A true crucial moment. And a House of Folk air supporters. 2 days, also me make 3 days before the game. 2 days before the game. Yeah, I'm called Pobiman. 2 days before the game. And Elvis way and I started to say, no be friend no. But he felt to say, let's try to do something to save the club. And on started to say all basis supporters. All moving from one radio station to the other. Supporters Kakrana House of Folk nyaya against Bamakuno. Now as a result of the work of Elvis. Imagine say Elvis tonight House of Folk betia empty stadium in Africa. There is no way they can do without the supporters. Omotiminyas are the answer. Legends watch here. Elvis no, he's very much respected by the supporters. This is a man of very good composure. As a man, the personality and in the BBR. And he fought for the interest of the club last 2 years ago before the House of Folk Premier League. You know? He fought for the interest of the club and sacrificed his position for the interest of the club. And eventually House of Folk went ahead and won the Premier League. Pushed them. In the process, okay, sad demonstration, you know. Sad demonstration, me kasa move ya. Every demonstration, and this I'm about to buy. Okay. Sometimes not puppet go. Puppet issue, not puppet just started all messing up. Terms of performance in BBR. Then he led that demonstration. They moved puppet on. In the process, board chairman decided said that we have to find a very competent coach for our class of folk. They went and brought Samuel Bodu. They went and brought Salifu Ibrahim Di Maria. These players in a buy during that transfer windows, you know, a House of Folk a strong side. In the process, they won the Premier League. It was as a result of such demonstrations, say, me met me a board member of a class of folk. But my status as a board member of a class of folk, no, say, club, no, na me sacrifice, no, na club, no, benya home for swa. Maybe Elvis, I'm ready to sacrifice that. But then the fact that when free board no so none say yenyara jijimu. When you member of the board, but he's the leader of the supporters group. So you can still call him, deliberate with him, and move along with Elvis and the supporters. And the House of Folk Air Stadium at the moment, legend crowds of mobile Accra Sports Stadium, any Baba Accra Sports Stadium. Sir, fear factor be anyway, intimidation be anyway. There is nothing to be afraid of. And then a wusru because stadium near empty. So this is the current position of House of Folk. Mesra, board chairman shouldn't take offense. The management shouldn't take offense. Just like Medea and why example say, yet many in tier for enco. Ye jumana momo. Omudi attempt that dia way, omomuti sebi predasa. Bakum yonumi and sebi omo, a tori bomudi attempt. We let it go, ye jam and a because ye no many did you mediano. And to bed then all running House of Folk without the supporters. They are the spirit of the club. Board chairman to me first as him we. Na say House of Folk management and the board of directors in the first as him we ya. Kakran. Okay. Club in the house baba back. The German make a credit or team na.
Just a minute now, but it's like to maybe.
Me who be say. Me who be say coach Matic Asem. Now some can AI den kakra. Coach your friends Matic. I'm seeing two things. As at now, I'm still impressed with how or born a boy in terms of total play. Possession wise, dominating play
aggression
saa normal no asatena mimi kufidie menye disappointed how ani born na kasa tie name of football is about results and football so obenya results na let's just say you need to create score before you get points.
Say he won.
Yeah. And I mean, the last 5 games I have to focus on. Almost only 1 goal. The last 5 games. The last 5. Legend 9 times 5 years, 5. In 450 minutes, House of Folk has only 1 goal against Mediama. Ball can fight 0-0. And the dreams for you move free mu FA Cup. Oman go. And no my board draw in between another game be the only summer test far last 5 games you know House of Folk I say only 1 goal and a idea some the current players in our House of Folk now you want to say something I say yet means so say
okay
it's a normal you know coach no born here and not that bad but they are not creating a lot recently and they are not scoring goals.
Okay
it means a do moment like this, you see that say Biabusu because the strikers in the clearly you cannot rely on
supporters in money almost. That's why.
Legend, I know there one issue and but all chain, your son Orchin, and Obi Junior clearly. Actually, say
they cannot leave.
These are not the players. Into me name said Diego Abbey.
Okay, Diego.
Condition Diego.
I'm about to train Diego title at the moment.
Diego Diazambuja. So
Diego Diazambuja.
One of the Portugal for them.
He had it. Zach, Kwame Arsenal say, I think I see points of disagreement there. Chelsea can only register 3 of their 6 new signings for the champ, but can register all of them in the Premier League. Now he goes on, as well as the A-list clubs. The A-list clubs are also invited to submit a B list full of young players, those born after January 1, 2001. Aside from Felix, each of these Chelsea new signings were born after that date. Of the 6 players, the catch here, however, is that players on the B list must have been at the club for an uninterrupted period of 2 years after their 15th birthday or 3 consecutive years, if one of those years included a loan inside the same association. Regardless of the ages of the Chelsea new signing, the fact that they have not been at Chelsea for an uninterrupted period of 2 years means they cannot be included on the B list and will have to be added to the A list instead. And see now why a further checks. This is from our research team.
Yeah.
I guess the
answer is that B list, just already have players be more qualified to be on the B list. You understand? So those players already know more. You know.
But the point that one more they don't qualify to be on the B list because of period no man spending with Chelsea and in their date of birth. No money.
I find it difficult to understand when I hear people trying to shift the blame to the NCC chairman, no, say based on the discussion that is going on now, and this was a board chairman and all boards who are or immigration officer. Or your immigration officer, you the player by a quack well permit a man. Or free board meeting, young can't say quack well permit a player. So to do the officer now has far by a work permit. I'm a player. Meanwhile, they have a board chairman who's an immigration officer.
Supporters chairman who's an
yes.
Or a board member.
A board member who is an immigration officer sat in a meeting. Obian Kasha and Chen said, we are going to your bomb office ABCD. Oh, he left the meeting, went back to office or to office. Then he saw how the folk paying for or more Kataman players immigration in one of them. Well, the board no also the first one is saying. Then you want such person to still continue to be on the board that he JBI disrespected no. Who person or trust our board that JBI he's been disrespected.
Oh, Zaki too.
You understand? He's been disrespected. Then you ask him to be on the continue to be on the board. You understand? I think say what they are doing, maybe on any day. Adia has supporters actually say they love Chairman. They love him.
I bet destroy everything.
And Mr. What about
the players own? It's a key month. No, Timmy. I bet destroy no mama.
Washa the bakwa.
I bet destroy.
All this idea goes in and emphasis say supporters love Chairman. Dio maybe I am fat. Okay, so now ya. Omu meeting me say. Omu kwa go to SCA man. Anye if you love you, a man executive no. Omu kwa secret meeting. Say omu kwa go to SCA man. Escom members no of the NCC. So omu kwa tete meeting. Say omu kwa ye resolution to go. Akwa to SCA man. Omu meeting we omu kwa hono no. Omu kwa ba ne also ko impeach obi. People two were against him. Obi an misa two no so no. Ba ko ye Sunday ya he was so impeach so Sunday ya also ko resolution no omu ko meeting na Sunday. Who say akwa ko meeting na wi. No oni ho. Ba omu ba be resolution no. Na two pe na to say omu mpe SCA man. E kire wo say in all omu nya e perasem enti sa asem omu ye ne de e ya de emfa chama SCA man is always on top of the issue bibi o baby ya no emfa enti enyo no na baby ya be yi now mizoto menim baby o mu free ba
oyo almighty
baby o mu free ba o ye so na say
almighty
ejitum ye ko karela nyina say I think say kotoko based on what they are doing they can make but so we every edi traffic every traffic or say and the always prophet Alex Chung,
okay,
founder and leader of World Vision Chapel,
good
ne every neba Ophelia
right.
Of Israel Communications into
Ezra Communications yeah they see more messages here yay time now so anyway and okay birthday back with Kwaku Otuo Acheampong